see every card, but just adapt. Let's see. Now live on my channel. It's Saturday morning. Mm, is that bright enough? It gotta work. What's going on? That's me watching. Peace and self love to you. It's me, Mama King. I am the Divine Oracle. Welcome to my live or the replay because no one's here. Probably won't show up. It doesn't matter, y'all. Whatever. I was intending to read for Aries today. We might have Aries energy, possibly. I may do another reading later. Okay, but we're just gonna go live right now. I was just inspired. We got empty nest. I haven't seen this card yet. Boundaries, discovering boundaries with the empty nest or new birth, rebirth. Sounds so good, but I'm gonna play it when I go back upstairs. Hope you all have a beautiful weekend. It is the 21st of September. I want to go ahead and start with a few personals, like personal oracles here. Could pull out some names, some specific details. This won't be long. I know the trolls will watch. So what we got here for this energy, spirit? What's going on with the collective? Ooh, look. And it came out across my arm. Corrupt justice system. The empty nest, inner calling, a rebirth, a military veteran, and somebody's wearing a wig. Okay. The cage, the boundaries. Someone may be named Chris. As above, so below. Yeah, let me go ahead and like it too. Thank you for the like. Good morning, everyone. Grand Rising. Ooh, now what was that? So we have the Spy Master in reverse. This could be Virgo energy. I think we're going to switch over here to Libra. Are we at the fall equinox? We got the Poet, relationships, vulnerability. Could be dealing with this inner calling and rebirth. I don't know what the corrupt justice system has to do with this. Could it be the trolls? Uh, yes, it's a collective. The muse. The muse is in reverse. So someone's stingy? I don't know. Someone may think we're stupid. Someone may think we don't have any knowledge about something. Or maybe someone's being sneaky. I don't know. Hopefully not. There is discovery. Okay, boundaries. The cage. Ooh. Wearing a wig. Good morning from Australia. 9 p.m. We now have the warrior in the upright. Burnout with perfectionism and the waker. Hope this ain't talking about me. I think I feel like I'm releasing a lot of past life energy. Okay. You know, I've been on this spiritual journey for a while now. It feels like it. And there's different stages of things have happened. This is just another stage of it. But each time I ascend or each time I go through another rebirth, and I'm sure all this happens for everyone, you you learn something else about yourself that you thought you maybe didn't know or something. But that's why we do these readings. That's the whole point. The waker, being aware and reflecting on our past and who we are. And I know that people are in fear of this. Possibly the higher ups, the corrupt justice system has a lot to do with continuing to keep the collective asleep and unaware of who they truly are, right? But those of us who know the truth and who walk in truth, and walk by faith and not by sight, we know we got to keep going, whether we get the support, seemingly the support or not, because we know the world is waking up. Okay. So I don't know who Chris is. I need to get some different names other than American names, because I know there's people from different countries that watch too, or English names. So y'all can send me some emails if you have any other suggestions of names. If you want me to put your name in there, let me know. Send me an email. I'll do it. Especially if you watch, if you step in and watch every so often. So I don't want anybody to think I'm talking about them. I don't focus on it too much. I just try to focus on what the collective needs to heal, to learn. I don't tap into y'all personal business unless you bring me something personal that you need help with or dealing with. I don't. It's not that I don't care. I just, we all have our own lives, and I'm not nosy like that. But I do wish the best for everyone. Look, hope, daffodils. We're coming into the fall now, but it's good to see these. Essential love. You're an American. That's cool. I'm an American. That's another thing too. Is seeing America have so many different faces now. We all got to learn different languages and be able to speak to each other. But it's all the same. We're all the same people. Truthfully, we're just humans living on this earth. Oh, let's see. I love myself. Do I confront my dad and stepmom for hurting me mentally in the future? Are you discovering that they might have hurt you mentally? It does say discovery here, goat. I love myself. Is that what it is? Are you discovering that? Because you know what? Is this your energy here? The empty nest, inner calling, or rebirth? Yeah. It says hope here. Um, let's see. Purification and transition. So 41 and 11, Cancer and Gemini. Purification, Snapdragon. This came out the other day or last week or something like that. And then transition is Cancer energy and it does deal with the home life. Let me look up this empty nest oracle for you. Ooh, this is so interesting. They mean confront now or later. You're Cancer? Okay. You know, it depends. It's all up to you. It's when you want to. There's really, you shouldn't look for anyone to tell you when you are ready to confront anybody about anything. A lot of times, if we're just being stubborn, you know, the universe, the spirit, our energy, our spirit guides, whatever it is you call upon your faith, your higher self, your future self is going to nudge you to move toward that when you're ready. Um, I wouldn't rush anything. I would make sure that you're not doing something just to please someone else and that you just be truthful about your feelings, whether it hurts somebody else's feelings or not. If they're willing to talk to you, that's good. If they don't want to hear it or if they reject you at any point, just let it go. Write it down. You know, write down what you want to say and burn it, send it to them, or throw it away, whatever you desire. But let me go ahead and read this part. The empty nest, inner calling or rebirth. An invisible force calls to you and you get closer to achieving something amazing. Let yourself be swept up in the excitement and embrace this positive momentum. So clarify your purpose as you move forward, which is what I said too. Make sure you're clear on what you want. If you have to write it down to discuss it with yourself, just do that. And or if you trust someone to do that, you can do that also. Whatever makes you feel better and whatever you know is going to give you the correct answer. And don't be afraid to course correct. Okay, we all change directions here and there. You just got to go with it. You got to be flowy because we don't ever know. Even if we are intuitive or we use our gifts and things like that, for one, like to be surprised. I like things to just flow naturally. It does feel better. You know, I am a fixed sun sign, so and a moon sign, so I do have a tendency to be very stubborn. So I have to step back and really think about things. That's why it's good to just to take your time when you make your decisions and make sure you're doing it for you. You're the most important person in your life. No, I don't care who you are, what you have, how many other people are around you, how many children you have, your parents and all that. You're first. And it's not being selfish, is following the laws of the universe so that your life flows the way you want, so that you can have all that positivity around you. Even I've had a time with my parents too, but you know, things don't happen until they're ready as long as you just let things happen, let things flow. So don't be afraid to course correct as you learn the oddities of the new path. It's okay to cry and be sad about what you're left behind. Okay. Yeah, I understand. I love myself because the same thing happened to me, sweetie. Um, but it's necessary, okay? Because we got to wake the hell up. Everybody has to wake up. Everybody's going to have to go through this process. And I feel like that's what everybody's afraid of and what everybody's fearing, this knowledge. The distrust of the people who have been around you that you discover once this illusion is broken, once you truly wake up to what's going on. But that's why I keep pushing to get my channel recognized or get my work recognized because I've been there. And I don't want anyone to, even though we do have to suffer the pain, we have to go through our own awakening and things like that. But I want people to know that there is support and that you're not alone because it can feel like you want to take everybody out. You understand? I know you understand because that's the way I felt. But thankfully, things didn't work out that way, and I was able to calm down, woosah, and gather myself. Okay, they did this, not me, the people they placed. So if you have already started a new adventure, where else in your life can you experience another? Okay, like I said, just take your time, purification. As far as your energy, I used to like go by water, be as close to water as I could, showers and baths, just letting all those thoughts and energies just pass through you as you feel them, because this is the transition. And then this Cancer and Gemini energy is. I need to find this book here because I'm just now learning astrology, so I don't want to mislead you or even get it wrong myself as far as the astrological energy is, because it's very important, especially in purification and transition, and the Gemini energy and Gemini and Cancer energy, especially when you're dealing with, the karma of our parents. But that's why we're here. That's why we're here. So snapdragons indicate you have within you all that you require. They bring you energy to focus your recourses and to bring your ideas into fruition. So accurate and unbiased observation is called for. So you're going to have to step back and take a look at things from a different perspective, even though it's so painful. You do have to see it from your parents' perspective. What scares most people is that I may nor be at a place or a world, but only just not in the live. Yeah. Um, yeah, real life is going on, y'all. Accurate and unbiased observation is called for. Accurate and unbiased observation is called for. This is where we got to step back and look at things from other people's perspective. You have to have empathy. So don't hesitate to ask for a little more time. A reversal of roles, fortune, and even outcomes could be coming. So don't become too ruthless or scatter yourself too far. Okay? A project that is close to you is in danger of failing. You set shit on fire. Yeah, they do act like they can't say it. I understand. Oh my gosh, that is so frustrating. Mm. It takes some getting through. You got to work through that. But yeah, they do. They act like, child, like they're. It makes me mad every time I think about it. So let me go ahead and give y'all some positivity. Y'all feel me? You know what I'm talking about. Hmm. So number 11, this is some above divine energy that you have to have to deal with this awakening, especially, yeah. Cauliflower heralds a change. It means a change here. This might have happened recently, be happening soon, or the energy around the change is unsettled. A rebirth, which is what we pulled out first, can now take place. And if you're holding on to what has gone before, it is time to let it go. A reactivation can take place in any area of your life if there has been a lull or some sort of setback. So be wary of deceit and corruption. And the first thing we pulled out was the justice system. A lot of our families and things that have been going wrong with us are tied to the justice system in some way. There's varying degrees of it, I feel like, but I feel like they have a heavy hand, of course, in it. Lies, greed, everyone act like they could not say any. Yeah, I have been heartbroken a lot of times. The only thing I want to know to feel better is that do I find love one day and do they like me back? Well, you look at your name, I love myself. Once you love yourself, you will get that love in return. Sometimes it could take a while because, like I said, you have to clear out all that energy and negativity. And sometimes we feel like everything's clear, but like I also said in the beginning, it comes back up for whatever reason. Things that we thought we had healed and gotten rid of could still be lingering for some reason, some sort of lesson. It may not be it. It may not be as dramatic or as painful anymore, but it's still something you need to learn. Yeah, there seems to be a tendency for them to mess around with your children and stuff like that. So, hey, we can only control ourselves and do the best we can with that. Let me get this book right here for the Waker. You finna lose your home. Why is that? I do see a lot of tower moments here. I know people are going through a lot of things, and it does happen that way. The lights being set up. I should have put my glasses on. You're fighting for your life. You don't have to fight for your life. You just live your life. I understand that there's troubles, and I understand there's a lot of obstacles, but um, I don't think being aggressive is a way to respond. I know anger is a natural response to anything, especially when you've been taken advantage of, but it's also a time to cool down, pull back just so that you can handle things in the best possible way and they'll turn out in your favor. Right now, it's important to practice awareness of your surroundings, okay? To practice awareness of your surroundings. Current events and the lives of those around you can be overwhelming, but you're only ever seeing part of the story. The ability to think critically and ask key questions is an important skill. So be perceptive about the situations happening around you and trust your own gut before acting. Inner and outer events are connected. And that's interesting because that's exactly what I just said. You funny judgment. Yeah, everybody has their own mind. So you can do what you want, but just know that there's always consequences. Everybody has consequences and rewards for the actions that we take. Communication is key. We got Pisces energy. Number two, intuition. And we do have to be wise in that, in our guidance and in the way we direct our actions. Nobody said you don't have any right to be upset or mad about anything that's been done to you. And you have a right to righteous judgment. But just take your time, right? Just take your time. Please tell us that now is the time to move ahead with projects, plans, and your ideas. Number two, with the P, with the inspiration, the intuition, there are new ways of thinking. There's new ways of approaching challenges and even life of you if you are willing to listen to what could be an alternate communication method with concepts you may have dismissed in the past. Sharing ideas, considering partnerships, gathering information, and stepping up enthusiasm are all indicated. So be wary of haphazard actions and then failing to follow through. Also, about people like to speak things out when they're upset. It's just like a jerk reaction, and then we have a lot of power. Okay, whether you realize it or not, you have a lot of power. Whether you call it magic or not, whether you intended to project that or not, and we speak out things in our mind, say things out loud, maybe take actions that we may regret later, but we just have to take our time with that and pay attention to it. Watch our communication, even if we're just speaking out. As above, so below. Okay, let's see here. There is protection. Here's that Aries energy that I wanted to tap into today. Onions, number 9. Um, I love onions. Okay, I try to put them in anything I can because it helps clear out that mucus and all the any sort of troubles in your system. My friends think I stopped, but it's not true. Life feeling empty like a careless, reckless human living the life that I never thought I'd live, and I love myself. I don't feel like there's a need to feel careless or reckless in really any situation. I know that that's a normal human behavior, but I also believe it's something that needs to be controlled and not just quelled and put to the side, but it just needs to be controlled in a wise way. You just need, like this, like it said, like the oracles are saying, you have to set boundaries. You have to maintain some sort of dignity and control even in your righteous anger. This is what inner strength is, and this is what Virgo. Yeah, this Virgo energy, number 19, which is also masculine energy, but inner strength to maintain yourself. Sun energy, maintain your emotions. Not saying that you're wrong for feeling this way or wanting to do this kind of damage, and that it just might happen that way. That might be the way you transmute it, but just so that things don't backfire on you, and that you make sure you take any lessons, because everything is not someone else's fault. Things happen to us because we draw the energy to us for a reason. It could be for your blessing or a lesson. So it's just wiser just not to act with anger or out of frustration. Mercury energy. So you will find a greater strength and positive grounding energy coming forth, and even invitation to undertake a new life path. Friendships are highlighted by fennel, and you may find you are spending additional time with those who you align closely with. Situations in which sharing is high on the agenda will occur, and you're being prompted to share or teach what you know. So be careful not to work too hard or to become unnecessarily reclusive. Okay, so coming up out of our shell, sharing our thoughts, listening to yourself or your words, whether you speak them out, write them out. I think I pointed out an exercise in the reading yesterday about that. So you can actually hear what you're thinking and feeling, even if you have no one else around you who is resonating with you. Okay. So, if somebody got a cuckoo clock on, it might be my TV upstairs. I don't know, y'all. Let me pull a little bit of these tarots here, y'all. As above, so below. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for hitting the like button if you have. If not, why not? Okay. So let me pick up a little bit more energy here. I'm gonna close out with strength again. Once again, that's inner strength. Being brave and being patient, having patience. That the outcome is gonna go in your favor. Okay. Nothing wrong with your anger. Like I said, that's just more power for you. But we just got to be careful about how we're throwing that power, how we're using that power. That's what this Christ consciousness energy is about. Maybe this is what the Chris name is about. Military veteran. So that would be someone older, wiser, someone with some sort of strength, discipline. I don't know what wearing a wig is about. What is wearing a wig about? The star in reverse? Could be Aquarius. What's wearing a wig? Somebody may be trying to cover up something that they know. Five of Swords in the Temperance. Sagittarius, no hope. We did pull the hope card earlier. Okay, no hope. Now, this strength card could also represent some sort of binding energy when you have this Five of Swords. This Temperance also could involve some sort of poisonous communication. We kept getting communication energy here. Negativity. But like I said, you got to move on your own timing through this conflict. What's the Five of Swords? Five of Cups in reverse. And the Temperance is the Four of Wands in reverse. And then perspective. Okay, I guess it's just your point of view. Because some of us may feel hurt in a way about something or some situation by a particular person, but then it could just be the way we take it. Like I said, things are either a lesson or a blessing. That's why it's not wise to just have a knee-jerk reaction to even pain or what someone has done to us. It doesn't mean it doesn't mean that you get forgive them or make it right at that time. It's just something that has to be worked through. And it takes time. You can't rush it. You can't really put a date on it, a time on it. You're working with the energies of the universe. You're working with your own personal, strengths several years ago. You're going to be, everybody's on their own time. Somebody needs to pay attention to what's going on around them. They're very meaningful coincidences here. Maybe it'll change your perspective and help you heal better, faster, okay, so to speak. Maybe faster than you would. You just can't rush it. I'm telling y'all, you cannot rush divine timing because it would just cause things to just not go in your favor or just take longer for you to get what you truly desire or figure out what it is you truly desire. I see some dissatisfaction here. Someone may be closed off and smug and not really paying attention. Like maybe someone, you know, I know you want to get out of things and get away from certain people, but somebody may have bought a weapon, so it could be a warning, or y'all need to pay attention to what you're doing here. You need maybe be for protection. That's fine. You got Detroit energy. You do have military veteran. Just be smart, wise. Be responsible. Uh, I'm looking at some really negative energy here. I also see a bad car crash and some unaliving of others and themselves. I sure hope nobody's thinking about doing this. May could be significant. That's Taurus and Gemini energy. And the name Tiara. All right, so I think I'm going to meditate some more on this reading and in the background, and then I might do another a reading later, pre-recorded, because this looks a little deep. Okay, deeper than what I want to go into right now. So I wish y'all all the best. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Um, and I'll see y'all later. Y'all be safe, please.